Hello and happy Sunday, Amazon sellers. Today we are going to be addressing how to create A+ content in your Amazon selling account. Of course, this is for registered brands only. So if you are just a regular seller, you cannot create A+ content
Yes, you
on your listings. You can. Since when?
Ooh, I take that back. You have to be the brand. You have to be the brand owner. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I was like, since when? That's awesome news.
I'm trying to think on the account that I'm in, who's registered. Who's not.
Yeah, it's only eligible for registered brands to do A+ content. However, if you are not a registered brand but create your own listings, you can still take a lot of today's advice as far as how you will create your images. You can do that just for your regular images on your listing.
Correct. I want to say you might be able to do A+ for generic too. I'm trying to wrap my head. Like, I don't have enough accounts that have all the different levels to kind of poke at that. But this one, I don't know if he's brand registered. That's where I was kind of thinking. I will double check in the one that I'm in because he just did it. He did UPC G10 exemption. I know that. Let's see here if I can poke in this one and verify that or not. Anyhow, how was your Valentine's Day? That's what I wanted to ask.
It's fine. It's just another day. We don't really do anything for that holiday. It was just a regular day.
Just a regular day. We tried to go out to dinner. It didn't. We went out to dinner, but not to the restaurant. Yeah, this guy's not brand registered. He just has G10 exemption. So interesting. And I did also pick this account because it is not a pro account. So that was what caught my guard too, because he can do A+ content, but he can't do advertising. So
okay,
it's the little things. 'Tis the little things which are driving me crazy. That's what I've been dealing with today is little things. Just some days Amazon, which I have a crazy Amazon story, which I already
crazy story.
That I had been working on. This one account had 2 UPC errors that it was saying that the UPC wasn't valid. I did flat files. I was on the phone, and then I was going to do something else. I woke up that morning and all the errors had just disappeared. Just poof, gone. So I don't know. That one still boggles me mind at the end of the day, but I mean, I can't complain. Like, it's better than the other way around, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and present the screen because I wanted to dive into what A+ content is. And I feel that everybody should explore this if you are building listings. If you're jumping onto listings, then it's important to kind of know what this is in that sense. Just be aware of what you're looking at. Because I do get a lot of people that say, oh, I want to do that. And then they have no idea what that is. So let's go ahead and share screen. Hey, Casey, how's it going? Okay, so first things first, what is A+ content and what is some of the verbiage that we're talking about? When we're talking about SEO, SEO is referring to all of the words that are going to drive traffic from your title, bullet points, description, and keywords. Sorry, no. Title, description, bullet points, generic keywords. There we go. I gotta go in order. I'm not there. Your first main picture needs to be zoomable, and it needs to be at least 2,000 pixels by 2,000 pixels. If you're listing on Walmart, they want 2,200 by 2,200. So I've just gone to 2,200 by 2,200. I used to do 2K by 2K. This is going to be important when we loop back into the A+ content itself and you are configuring your images over in Canva. We're going to be using Canva. Canva is awesome. It's super cheap if you pay up. You don't really need to pay up. You can if you want. I find that it's worth the money if I'm making that many listings. But if you want to just use a free version, you can do a lot of that here. Okay, so this is your main image. It has to be zoomable. Sometimes Amazon will flag if there's words on the front that are, I'll say offensive, but offensive in Amazon's terms. So if you had something on here that said the best saline cotton wipes, that would flag because you can't make claims to be the best on there. I had somebody who had a nice design, and then on the outside they had a bunch of those types of messages, and it kept getting flagged. If you try to put a little, insert a little picture that, you know, says 100% organic or anything like that, it's going to flag that as well. So you'll need to take those out of your images. Other images that they have here are like this, and this is what you can make in Canva fairly easy with very little skills. So I like this one. It's talking about 100% natural. You got a little baby fly in there. It's just about the product. Here we got another cute little baby. It's good for sensitive skin. It's eye candy. People they buy with their eyes. So they want to see that it's good for babies, and you want to put a cute little baby in there. And a cute little dog. How cute is that? Keeps your dog's eyes clean. So it's showing the product and how to use it. Does this person actually own this dog? No. This was all done in either Photoshop or Canva. I can guarantee you that right now. Here we've got a lady wiping her nose, and then we've got a little video. So I don't know if we want to play the video, but oh, Judy, hold on. No, really.
The nice thing with the video is whether you can do A+ content or not. If you're a regular seller versus a professional seller, everybody can make videos on their listing, and I highly recommend videos.
Videos are really good. I didn't have a video to play today for you guys that I did up for this client, and it was more of just a quick little mock-up for them so that you can see what is possible, and then, you know, they can go do whatever they want with it. All right. So with all of this content right here, you can have more to your A+ content, or you can use that for your A+ content. So we've got a little symbol down here, apply a 5% coupon. We're going to be talking about this not next week. Next week, we're going to do how to list on Walmart, but the following week, we're going to talk about promotions, which is how you get these little coupons and this 5% off. Just a way that you can, you know, promote and advertise your product. We'll go into the back end of that. And how to
everybody can do that. So that's also one for everybody.
Everybody can do that. Then this is when we talk about bullet points. This is the bullet points right here. These aren't too bad, but there you could use some. There's some things that they can improve upon. These are very important. Your customers are going to see this quite right away. You know, the title is right there, and right here is about this item. This is what I tell people. You need to answer any questions your customer's going to have. What's it made out of? Can it go in the dishwasher? What's the size? What it's compatible with? What activities can I use this for? Is it safe for this, that, or the other? How big is it? Is it heavy? Is it durable? Is it made out of what products? So
what's interesting is their bullet points don't address using this for infants or for your pets or any of the reasons that they showed in their photos.
Do you know why, Tina?
Because they should. I don't know why they didn't.
Because then this has to, hi Nate, glad you could make it. This has to do with a lot of regulatory things going on with the over-the-counter medication and health and beauty items. And a lot of people get stuck in this. They, like you, think I should put safe for babies on there.
Well, they actually did in the bottom bullet point.
Okay, that's good. Let's see here. Versatile enough for the whole family. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, family friendly, and it has their ideal for babies, delicate needs like cleaning, snot, boogers, tear ducts. Okay. It could have been nice to have put that their ideal from, you know, babies to your pets.
Where I'm going with this is you've got to walk that line of not making medical claims and keeping as generic as you can, because as soon as you start claiming medicinal stuff, that's when you can get into trouble. I don't know. When my kid was a little, we used to do the Baby Einstein, and Baby Einstein got into big trouble because their babies watching Baby Einstein don't actually grow up to be smarter. That's what they were claiming. They were claiming that listening to classical music helps development and education and blah, blah, blah. There's no studies for that. Halo, I got in trouble for listing on that one. Their little sleepers, the little sleeper sacks that you put your baby in, they were claiming that it prevented SIDS in infants. And there's actually they don't have any medicinal backup for that. So when you have a product, if you have not specifically got it medically tested and whatnot, you're going to need to walk that line. We had this issue because I used to work in a lab, and there's different grades of chemicals, different purities of chemicals. So marking your item has very strict regulations, especially in those worlds. All right, going down here, this is my Keepa graph if you don't integrate with Keepa. And then we've got down here, we've got a from the brand, so a bit of a brand blurb, sustainability feature, this recycled claim. You need to, again, have that. In order to get that on your page, you have to have like an actual certificate.
Right.
Yes. And that's not, depending on what it is not hard to get, but you can't just put that on there. I had a guy who did cocoa core, the core for the garden, and it was 100% organic recycled material or something like that. And he had the certification. And if you have the certificate, you can upload it. There's a way to do that. This is where we get into A+ content. This product description, if you don't have A+ content, just has script that looks like this, discover more product. It's about that size, and it will be just a paragraph underneath product description. When you have A+ content, you will have different modules that you can stick in and then put a picture or text writing. So it looks like they got a giant picture of mom and her baby, Winner sterile saline wipes. Is that brand name Winner? Does it say one? Yeah, Winner. Yeah. That's the Winner store. Oh my God, what a stupid name. I'm sorry. That's just, that's when you put 2 seconds of thought into your brand name. I'm just going to call it Winner because everybody wants to be a winner. Whatever. They've got a paragraph here. Then we've got 2 pictures, 2 paragraphs here.
Baby's Rudolph nose.
Yeah, I don't know where they got that. Look at the little rump too. I think they use the same Photoshop skills there. This is the same lady that was up there blowing her nose. The little butt. You've got to be very careful in that as well. There's a lot of regulations on what you can put up in terms of naked pictures for anybody. There's rules on it, but especially if there are youngsters. And this one's kind of, again, walking that line.
I feel like this is walking that line. Yeah.
It's walking that line of child porn, showing off the product. I mean, obviously we don't want to do child porn. That's bad. I had a lady who was doing bralettes for teens, and some of the pictures I'm like, maybe we shouldn't put that one up there. Yeah, I'm surprised they allowed that, but I am too. And they didn't show anything else. I mean, it's about as PC of a butt picture as you can get. But I think there's more tactful ways you can do that. Here we can tally between the pictures. This is one of the ones that I did. It's a like I said, the A+ content's all modular. So you do all these modules and you can put them in. So we've got a chap nose. That looks terrible. We've got the dog again. They've reused that. And then we've got an older kid with his nose. And then this is an A+ content option. You have to go and find every single other ASIN of what you want to put in this carousel to compare your product against. Whereas this down here is from Amazon. So Amazon does this one. The owner of the listing did this one right here. All right. And then this is kind of the nuts and bolts. I don't know if you noticed, but they took the ASIN that you can find on this page. And if you go on if you're using your phone app, That's now kind of hidden. It's really hard to find this when you're going to Amazon on the Amazon app on your phone, trying to find you have to go like click other and then find the ASIN, which is really hard to find when you're at the store sourcing and you're trying to find the ASIN of the product that you've scanned. And then, yeah, my little irritations. All right, what do we got down here? Product videos. This is somebody actually using the product. So if you are interested in being an influencer, the videos will come down in this area. And similar brands. And then we've got customer reviews. Okay. Any questions on what A+ content is? Did I cover everything? Do you think I covered everything?
You did from the front view of what it is.
From the front view. All right. Let's go into the back view. This is somebody's account that I'm working on. To get to A+ content, you're going to click the three little lines, and it's under advertising. And like I said, this account does not have, it's not a pro seller, so it is an individual seller. They are not going to have the advertising campaign there. Most accounts will have the advertising campaign and a whole bunch of things, including the A+ content. So you're just going to go to advertising, go to A+ content management. If you wanted to add videos, videos are under catalog, upload, and manage videos. So that first video that we saw right here, that would be this right here, upload and manage videos. All right. From here, you can see the A+ content that I did. We'll go ahead and click into it, and then I'll start from scratch. You create the content, you apply what ASINs, so you can do A+ content and do one for just your entire brand, and it's going to go on all your pages. Or you can do A+ content for every single item and do it a little bit different. You can do 2 different A+ contents on one brand. That gets a little tricky. We won't get into that today. You need to submit, and it will go into review. This one got reviewed way closer than 7 days. I don't remember how long it took, but it was much sooner than 7 days. Once it's approved, and then it gets published. And if you make any changes, you will have to get it approved again. It will go through and get approved. So I have the view. Let's actually go into the product and talk about that first. I didn't even think about that I should probably show the product and then show the back end. This is a saline solution. In order to come up with all the SEO and the pictures and the how-to, there's a few things that I do standard. I will go and I will type in sterile saline solution into Amazon, and I will look at the top 6 selling products. I'll say 3 to 6 selling products. Then I will go to Google and I will say, what are all the things to know about sterile saline solution, like what uses? And I also go to ChatGPT. What do you use sterile saline solution for? And between those 3 things, I am going to start compiling massive amounts of words and data and what to use and what not to use as well. What words can I put in? I was able to put in some medicinal, like nebulizer machine, nasal irrigation, things like that into here. But it is medicinal grade, but it's not directed mainly towards hospitals. It's more for in-home care. So then I'm looking for in-home care situations. What do you need saline solution for in your house? All right. And then he only gave me 1 picture. He gave me this picture. Sorry, he gave me 2 pictures, this one and that one. So he gave me 1 picture, and it was in the background. I had to go white out the background. And that's what Canva pays for itself in, is when you need to take out the background situation. And I don't know what was in the background. It looked like a warehouse or something, but I was able to clear that background. And from that picture, I was able to create this one. So all I did was copy and paste 4 times and kind of made it look like it was sitting on a table with white. Your main picture, like I said, needs to be on the white background, zoomable, and it needs to be what the client's going to get. He first had what the customer's going to get. He first had this. I said, well, are they getting 4 or are they getting 1? Because when I look at that, I think I'm getting 1. When I look at this, I think I'm getting 4. So you want to make sure that people buy with their eyes. They're going to see what they're going to get. Then I left this one in. It looked nice. This is what I made up on Canva. And this was like extra stuff on top that I just did for him. My main job here was just the SEO and to create the listing. And then this is his sterile lab stuff, so don't need that. All right, so saline solution, going back to this. On the mobile view, this is what I guess I should show it here. Desktop view, this is what the A+ content is going to look like. I've got just a round and round. You can toggle between the 4 pictures, and all I did was tick the bullet points and put them into there, and I put his logo down here. So not a whole lot going on. Let's see, was this mobile or was this desktop? There we go. That was mobile. This is desktop. So if you're looking on the phone, it will look like this. Just goes down. It's a little bit more lengthy. And then the ASINs, you can add or subtract ASINs here. And then I don't know what's related content. Language variation. Oh, okay. I don't need anything with language variation. So let's dive in and see these blocks one by one. So we're going to start. There's a brand story on this one, the winner over here. That's what that was, that top part. Right here, this brand story right here. But we're going to just create basic. So content name, I'll just call it testing. We're going to add a module. This is fun to play in. You can add a company logo. This is that comparison chart that we've seen before. Standard images. I like the little dogs playing. I like that all of it's dogs. As you can see here, we've got, standard image and
basically what these are just templates that Amazon has created for you to choose the layout that you like. And then you choose that layout, and then you fill it in with your own images and wording.
Yep. And what's neat is they now have AI ready, which is kind of cool. So let's just pick that one. Oh, we've got to do it. Hold on. I got to pull a picture. I have too many things going on my desktop.
And while Lucy does that, in those modules, they will tell you where the little photo box is to put your image. It will say in there the size requirements for it, like 300 by 300, or how she said earlier, that 2000 by 2000 pixels. When you go into Canva, Canva allows you to type in what you want it to be, and Canva will create that perfect size for you. And that's another great thing with Canva that just makes it really foolproof.
Yeah, just like I'll bring that up too. Oops. If I could click the right things. Oh my goodness. Clickety click click.
I will say that with Canva, you have to pay for Canva if you want some of the advanced features, especially like the pure white background. You can just click a button and it erases everything like Lucy showed you with that saline bottle. If you don't use Canva enough to feel like you want to justify paying for Canva, you can purchase, you can make like a la carte purchases, if you will, with the free version of Canva. But Canva really does have enough in the free version portion of Canva for you to get by with making, let's say, your first listing, just to give it a try. And we are not affiliates for Canva, but I've been using it for many years.
Many years. And it just is super easy to use, just like A+ content. This is going to be, you guys are going to be surprised at how easy this is. All right, so I just clicked and dragged an image there. As you can see, the requirement is 300 by 300, and then you can do some keywords. So I'm not a big understanding of this, but what it does is that pixel then can get named, and it's extra SEO. So I'll just call it saline for right now, but don't discount that as something that's important. Where I hear this is mostly important is with the blind. When blind people are shopping, or it's verbally telling you something about said web page, that's where it comes in really handy as well too. But I don't know if that's how much of the population that is. In Canva, if you want to resize, you can do all sorts of custom sizes here. I just picked 300 by 300. So when you're going through, like the one lab logo that I did was 600 by 180. That's why that's in there. But 300 by 300 is where this one that we're working on is coming in. All right, so headline, we're just going to type in saline solution. We're not going to actually fill this out. Let's wonder if we could do this.
See what AI gives you.
Yeah. Okay, select elements to generate. What am I selecting? Okay, headline. ASIN. I don't remember the ASIN number. Sure. I don't know. Let's play with that. Let's see how good AI is coming. What was it? Somebody used Gemini AI to message me with a project, another project that I'm going to be working on. And my husband's like, Gemini is the worst.
So it gave you your title right there.
Okay, but how do I get?
I think you have to click the box that says body text is just a gut instinct, and then possibly do that.
Okay, we'll try that again.
And what this gives you is you can have your keywords and your title, your bullet points, but this just gives you an extra area to add even more keywords and more language into your listing.
Well,
it just helps you get a leg up on your competitors.
Yeah, it looks more professional. You definitely want to have these in here. All right, that's not too bad. Did pretty good. I don't know if we need, well, that's a very long headline. So that's module 1 done. We're going to go add a module. We'll do one more. This is the one that I used for the
logo.
Yeah, thank you. The logo.
One of the features that's really nice here in the back end for brands that really get a lot of those questions, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes there's listings I'm looking at for my own personal use, and I feel like they don't answer the questions in the bullet points. And down below, customers will ask questions. Does this have sugar in it, or is this, do these pants run small? And you'll read what other shoppers of the product have answered. So you can know what are some common questions on your type of listing and answer them here in A+ content. They give you this frequently asked question. So you can put the question and you can put the answer, and it's right on your listing. And I like that feature too.
Okay. I mean, I'm just copying and pasting holders. What I'm doing right now, copying and pasting in just little holders, you may want to do that too. Here's why. If you've never played with this, you're not going to knock it out of the ballpark day one. And it can be intimidating because you're like, oh my God, there's all these modules. Which one do I want? Which one do I need? Do I need this? How is it going to look? Like, go through and mock it up. And when you see this on the other side, you'll see where your words are. And then you can say, oh, okay, that's what I want to move. That's what I want to play with. Oh, I need to do this, or this looks fuzzy, or this doesn't look good. And you can then edit it. Nobody sits down to write a book and just sits down and writes a book and then the book is done. You write like your first draft, your second draft, your third draft. So if you aren't sure which one you want to use, go play with it a little bit. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't
maybe you would like these 3 pictures above what you already did, and then those little arrows allow you to change the order of the modules. So that's a nice feature as well.
I didn't do this one, and I'm not going to because it takes a lot to fill out. So you're going to have to go pull each ASIN. I don't know if it will. I'm just going to grab this one.
What's nice about that, it allows you to advertise all of your other products on this listing. So if someone was already looking at the saline solution, but maybe they have a single pack, or maybe they sell the what are those little the things that look like the needles that you take the saline out with to put it into a nebulizer? Syringe, thank you. Maybe they sell packs of syringes, things that would go along with that saline. Right. You can advertise your own products on a listing that a customer is already shopping on.
This one, it said it had to be for my own brand. So I'm getting this thing for each one that I'm unable because it's not part of your brand. So if you had, let's say, the saline solution and then the wipes and then something else, but it has to be within your brand. And then the comparison one is where Amazon does it. So we are, okay, deleting that one. Do you have any questions on this one? Because I'm going to move into the actual making the pictures.
No, I think, I mean, I don't know if anybody else has any questions, but if you guys have any questions, ask. Otherwise, we're going to jump into Canva.
Yeah. Nate had asked if you got your labels to print. Did you?
Yeah,
get
I answered them.
Nice. Who's showing butts on this channel?
Lucy is. Lucy.
What?
I wouldn't do that, Ryan. Lucy is.
Throw me under the bus. Jeez, we were talking about this butt right here, Mr. Ryan. They are showing this baby butt that's red, and we were kind of saying that might be a little bit on the gray area of what you can show on Amazon. Amazon has a lot of rules around showing naked children. Yeah, it is it's a baby butt. We could do a whole show about butts. That was going to have to be an after-hour show, though, Miss Tina. And Tina and I, we sell a lot of different things, and trust me, we have no problem going there. But this is a family-friendly show. Family-friendly. All right. I wanted to show this one I had a little bit, I don't want to say trouble. When I was doing this guy's logo, the first couple of images that I got were fuzzy. And this is something that people run into all the time. They get something, it's not enough pixels to blow it up. When you blow it up, it gets fuzzy. Snippet is your friend. It's on all the computers. If you just type in search, I don't know if mine's up. Mine is not up. Okay, so this is the snipping tool. And it is, I like big butts. Yes, me too. If you go out to somebody's area, like we'll pull from Amazon. Let's see here. We'll do this when we do our, when we're looking at our Canva stuff. You know, you have these, and if I were just to right click and copy, and paste, sometimes when you blow it up, see how it's getting really fuzzy? Can you see that?
Yeah, definitely distorted.
It's distorted, but if I take my snippet, move you out of the way, and I go like that, and then I copy, go straight into Canva, paste, that still looks that looks still distorted to me too. You have to play around with it, but snippet is definitely better than not. When I was trying to right click copy the image from their
site, it was like that.
Yeah, it was from their Amazon site. When I right click copy and tried to blow it up, it wasn't working, but when I used snippet, it worked. So just little tip out there for you guys.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
We'll go into the video last. This is one that I just mocked up for him because one of the competitors had something that was very similar to that. When you want to do these things, we'll do one of those. Let's see here. We're going to go to design, go to template, and we'll type, since we are liking the babies, we'll just type in baby and see what we get. Get something like that. Yeah, Ryan says to definitely search high resolution images in search if you can, but yeah, snippet. It takes a little bit of tricks to get around. Right. So let's say we want to do babies. We got a cute baby in here, and we'll just do, we'll change this up to Tina's baby, and then we'll do wipes. So we'll say Tina's going to sell some baby wipes. We can go in here. That's literally how easy it is. And you just type in whatever you want. What are you saying?
I said it's really as easy as this is what you're doing. And then you can put in your words, what applies to your product.
Then see how it jumped down right there? If I want to try and put it there, I can do that. Or you can just triple click and take it down, take it up.
This is how I make all the thumbnails for all of our YouTube videos too. I use Canva, and that's exactly how I do the thumbnails.
We'll get rid of that and that. All of these are just little things. You can add in stuff, which is super nice. Elements.
Are you going to look for baby wipe?
I'm just typing in picture.
Oh, those.
Just to show these.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we get, let's see if I can get it to merge in there.
You might need to shrink them a little bit.
Think so?
Whoops.
No, he's not shoving in there.
And the Tina's Baby Wipes is overlaying it, so you may need to put Tina's Baby Wipes behind it. Sometimes it's a matter of what's on top and what's in back.
I think since he's already in one of those picture things, because when I delete him, I get a blank.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, so if you want to grab type in baby wipes and throw it into one of those picture frames. And then try to find some baby wipes.
Baby wipes.
You could maybe find them even in Canva.
I could. Now, we aren't going to get into copyright here because I'm not going to do that. But if you are going to go steal other people's pictures, make sure you're doing it legitly. Not don't steal things if you're making stuff that's not good to steal. All right, so I've got my baby wipes here. There we go.
There you go.
Now I've got them in there. So you can see how you can do that with anything. That's just fun. But yeah, this baby, there's probably a million different things out there. We can.
Yeah, like if you go there where you had typed in picture, you can type in baby wipe. And there you go.
So we could put big butt right there. There we go. Hey, I like that one even better. Perfect. We're all done. This one's pretty cute too. I'm having way too much fun with this. All right. So there you go, Tina. You can have your baby wipes. I've made you a logo.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Anyhow.
That's funny. I would use that picture. That's funny.
Yes. So once you get this, all you have to do is go to share and then download. This is the fun part. All right. People, pay attention. When Amazon says they want it in PNG, JPEG, PDF, don't put it in the other. Don't do other things because it's not going to go. So you want to make sure you do it in the right thing, and then you'll hit download, and boom, you can download it right to your computer.
Yes, you can edit videos in here. And I say that because Ryan is watching and he makes a lot of YouTube videos. So I have in the past, when I used to just make standalone videos and not our lives, you can edit video in Canva as well, which is cool. So also for your product listings, if you were going to make a product video, you can make video here in Canva.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do next. Okay. All right. For videos, it's going to be the same thing, and I'll show you the video that we got or that I made. And this is it. Winnie, hold on. I don't know how to mute. Okay.
We can't hear it anyway. So.
Oh, you can't? Well, it's like. No. Hold on. Now I can't hear you. Has standard music behind there. Whatever Canva has that is publishable that I'm not going to get in trouble for. This has to go into copyright rules as well. So I just did a simple slideshow. We'll do one of those for just a moment. Let me turn my volume back up so I can hear Tina. You don't want to put music there that's going to get you into copyright issues. So I can't stress that enough. You want to have your own things and use. There's lots of free things out on the internet. There's Shutterstock. There's, what's the other big one? Shutterstock and something else. But there's a lot of free images out there that you can take and put into your stuff. All right.
If you're paying for Canva, they have a ton included in here, which is nice.
Yes. All right. Let me get a video up. I got to go make I think I got to go over here. All right. All I'm doing is going to the main screen of Canva, but it shows all the projects I'm working on. So I don't really quite want to share all that. I'm going to click video and then just pick something fun. we'll click that one. That one looks pretty. I like this one. It's all naturey. All right. The standard video, I don't hear any. Am I hearing? I'm not hearing any audio. Oh yeah, now I hear audio. Is it lagging because we're streaming?
We can't hear the music. Only you can.
Okay.
So these are pre-done little movie reels that are in Canva. So you could use them, add your own wording to it. You can add in your own imagery to it. Or if you have already filmed your product yourself with your phone, you can upload it to Canva and you can edit it. You can put overlays on it. You can do everything right there in Canva. And Nate, he does voiceover work, and he says he uses their music for some of his voiceover work. I know a lot of us that are doing Amazon are also doing other video things. I today was editing some TikTok videos that I filmed that are also for Amazon influencers. So you can, if you film using landscape, you can also make it into vertical and vice versa in Canva as well. So that's great because one platform you want horizontal, another platform you might want vertical, and it allows you to edit it right there in Canva. And you can even upload it. There are certain platforms that integrate with Canva.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to download that, and I'm not sure which one I like better. This one kind of goes into it. I really kind of just like this one that I've been playing with. It was kind of better. When you're coming in here, I added and deleted. You can change colors really easy. So let's just change, these to pink and let's do purple. This is going to be Tina's wipes. And then we're going to come into the next one. And then where did my little... It's loading. Maybe. All right, hold on. It might be under my uploads. There we go. Sorry, I got too many things there. All right, so we've got Tina's butts that is centered. I like how it does this too. If you're following along, the solid line means that the entire pixels are centered. The dotted line is like something within that is centered. All right, so we've got that one right there. We're just going to copy this and put it into all the rest. Right here, you can change to flow, stack, line wipe, color wipe, dissolve. Just really easy to plug and play. I mean, once you have your content built, it's really not very easy.
You can even make that little guy move around if you click on him. Where is the button? Animate. See how above you can click animate. You can choose it to do these different activities. The one on where it has create animation with the little bee, you can move it around how you want it to go. And you can just kind of, with your mouse, make him fly around, and that's what it will do in the video. There's just so many fun things you can do here in Canva. You can make your listings really pop and come alive. Of course, this would only be for the video section of your listing. And the great news is for everyday sellers that are not brand registered, you can add video to your listing. So you can make some really great videos and make them look great right here in Canva. And it's easy to use. I struggle with things that are complicated. I can't even program a Google Sheet. So someone like me can play and do some great videos and stuff in Canva. So it's very user-friendly.
Do you remember where I messed with the music?
To the side, isn't it might be under elements. I don't use music that often, so I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I know it was in here somewhere, and I just picked
it
one.
Is, and I feel like it might be under elements, and music is one of the option in elements. Is what I think. What happens if you scroll down? Charts, grids? No.
Yeah, I've never found it under elements.
Oh, and there's mock-ups down there, and mock-ups are great for if you are doing shirt designs. They have all these really cool mock-ups. They have, like, if you're doing private label, say like a coffee bag, they'll have product packaging. You can put your logo on your product packaging when you don't even actually have that type of a bag yet.
Okay, I don't want that. All right,
and
now it's
things that you can make on your listings for your A+ content.
Okay, I gotta mute it for me.
What a terrible product example. What a terrible Canva example.
Oh, Nate says go down under video. Where?
He's talking about that purple line, I think.
I like that. I can scroll through them too. Okay. We've talked about A+ content. We've talked about adding your video. Should I show that just since I have it here?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to cancel this draft. Yes. I don't want to mess with that. And then we're going to go that. We're going to go upload and manage videos. So this is the page on uploading and managing videos.
And this is something any of us can do on our listings that we create.
They rejected my video. I don't know why. I'll have to see that one. Community guidelines. Well, interesting. Wonder why they did, because it was very simple. Maybe because it was just all pictures going through. Do you know why?
No, I've done photo ones like that before.
I don't get the emails, so he didn't message me. Community guidelines. I didn't have anything in there that was against community guidelines. Whatever. All right. Same thing with A+ content. You can manage the videos. You can upload one video, like say about your brand, and then you can put all your ASINs under that. So every ASIN is going to have that there. I think upload, you basically just, So we upload the video, which I didn't download that video. Hi, Millennial Money Mom. Nice to see you. And we would call it something like however you want to title your thing. Then you're going to add your ASINs in here. Oh, it must be 10 hairs long. There we go. You happy now? You're going to pick which type. Overview, unboxing, how-to, setup, troubleshooting, brand story. Pretty self-explanatory. You're going to select the brand it's associated with. Is it in English, Spanish, or no language? You could do a thumbnail, and then that's it. You hit upload, and it will either be approved or not approved. It is literally that simple.
It is. But take your time filming your content for your listings. Make it look really good. So if you are making, like a cupcake with your product and you're decorating your cupcake, it's those cupcakes that they have at the holidays that look like a Christmas paper with a little Christmas decoration. You can speed up your video and have the cupcake made, frosting, think like TikTok videos. And you can make some really fun videos in Canva and then upload that to your listing. And then that grabs people's attention when they're scrolling, and that might make them want to buy your product. If it is, showing a dog and how much they love their dog treat or their dog toy, whatever your listing is, try to think of your videos like we have now with Instagram and TikTok. You want them to be short. You want them to grab somebody's attention very quickly and keep them engaged. So you want those videos to be short. Now, if it's an instructional video on a more complicated type of item. Like one of my clients has a item for lifting weights, and it adds extra weight onto your barbells. He had a really great tutorial showing how you add the weight onto the barbell, how to use it, how not to use it, because he had some returns and bad reviews because people weren't using it correctly, he realized. So he made this really great tutorial video, and now that has stopped his return rate because now people know how to correctly use the item.
This is a good video right here that I pulled up. It's showing the product. When you spin around and you see the 360 of this, there's not many questions left. You kind of see how you're going to set it up. It's got a lot of strings. Maybe you don't want a lot of strings because you got little kids running around and that'd be horrible. But maybe it is what you're looking for because it's got the stovepipe thing. Anyhow, like Tina said, it's going to improve your sell-through rate and it's going to decrease your returns. So this one looks very nice. It's shot in very nice weather. The background is not drawing attention away from you. You don't have a bunch of clutter all around. So think of all those things when you see other videos. Start paying attention to other videos when you're scrolling through or watching TikTok. And what do you like and what do you don't like? Because if you watch a video and you go and read the comment section and all the comment section is about, oh my God, I can't believe there's dirty dishes in the background of that. You know, somebody's like showing a can opener or something. And they're like, oh my God, the dirty dishes in the background. Like, then you know, you got to clean up your background and have a nice canvas to have your video going in. Let me see if I can find a bad video here. Do we have any questions?
Yeah, do you guys have any questions? Did you find this helpful for you, for those of you who are registered brands, or for those of you who aren't, that just may want to maybe up your listing creation game?
Trying to think what would have a bad one. A bad video. Trying to think what. Like, let's see.
Well,
here.
the video you made was pretty bad.
Yes, it was. Yes, I agree. All right, so we've got here one of socks. She's on clean carpet. You don't see dog hair. You don't see Cheerios. Here they are on a bed. Pretty blank background. This could be anybody's house. These look kind of nice. Kind of like these socks. All right, so that's pretty
Nate says that they did a video for Yankee Candle with music. And so I'm guessing you created that Yankee Candle listing yourself, or did it already exist on Amazon and they allowed you to add it to the listing? I am curious about that.
Here's one that's like the one that I was doing, and it's just the different photos. So they totally did this in Canva. That's all the features that we just showed that you can do in Canva. Oops, what did I do?
Oh, so that's cool. So Nate said the Yankee Candle listing was already there, yet they were able to upload a video to that listing. So that's really cool that you were allowed to do that.
Nice.
And then for those of you that do your own products, you can reach out to Amazon influencers to make videos for you, TikTok equivalent videos, using your product, talking about why it's great. That is really helping a lot of brands sell more products. You can reach out to some people that will do it for free in exchange for, of course, you sending them your product because they're going to need it to make a video. And then you can do very professional where you pay big bucks for influencers to do review videos on your listings. The landscape on Amazon is changing. The competition is getting stronger for brands that are out there, especially brands that are new to the market.
There we go. Sorry, the sound is so loud. So these guys, I think we need to go to the beach and film things. Sounds like a nice time. We got a cute little kid there. These are all pretty good videos. I haven't found a bad video. That's all right. Oh, Reno, your daughter received items to do videos. That's cool.
His daughter's an influencer on TikTok and on Amazon.
Nice.
So if there's anybody out there watching, you know, I do have friends and groups of people who can do influencer videos. So I have, let's see, you and I, so that's two. I have three, four. I think I have five people that I know are eligible and can and do influencer videos.
So Reno wants to do a fishing video.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You're a little far away, but I'm sure I'll be out on that side of the what is it? That side of the states at some point. Yeah. I think what we're getting at though is that I get a lot of people that think that A+ content and these photos and videos, they need a photo studio and a professional photographer and a $2,000 budget.
Right.
And while that's great, and I would love to have all of that for all of my products, there is an in between nothing and a $2,000 video photo shoot. You can do a lot with your phone and a lot with just things around the house, for sure.
That's right. And most people who are starting their own product listings, starting their own private label items, even if they have gotten rights from the wholesaler to create the listings for that brand, most people are not starting off at the top with unlimited funds or a big fat budget. Most people are starting out as an average person, just hoping that, you know, this works. And so this is such a great way to do it yourself on a budget. It does not have to cost you an arm and a leg. Now, will it be as good as the companies that charge you $1,000 and up to do this? Of course not. Is it good enough? Absolutely.
I have seen some pretty bad stuff from people. That's how I got this case with the saline, is he hired two other people before and they didn't even do generic keywords. And I'm going, what? They didn't do any medical equipment. They didn't do any additional photographs. They didn't do anything. And it was very, very disheartening. And I'm going, oh my gosh, you've already paid two others that were quote unquote professionals about it. And so I just threw in the video and the couple of images to show, like, you know, you don't have to have that. This is what you can do in less than 5 minutes with your product.
Yeah.
And then did the SEO research for him over on ChatGPT and with his competition to see what else they were using it for and what other people had. So he has a good, strong chance. If you are kind of deciding between launching, let's say your choice is between launching 5 products and doing all this work yourself, or doing one product but paying somebody for all of this work, I say that you have a better chance of success if you launch 5 products and do this work yourself. And even if you're not going to do this work for yourself forever, and maybe, you know, once something starts selling, you go and you hire to get a little bit better quality pictures or photographs or videos, you'll know how to do it and what kind of the bones of your business. I hate it when I see people who have had somebody manage their account the entire time and they don't know where to add a video or where to see what's added, or they don't know the system. You got to go in and poke around a little bit.
And Nate says he'll do your voiceovers for you for pizza or tacos, so you can pay him in pizza and tacos. And Nate is a professional, so he has a professional recording studio in his home. People do hire him to do voiceover work, and he does very good work. So to get him for just the price of pizza and tacos is quite a deal.
That is what we're having tonight for dinner. We are having carnitas. So that will be good. Let's go, Nate. Yeah. What are you doing for dinner?
Money Mom says, let's go, Nate. So, you know, the reason why I like to mention that and promote my fellow reselling friends is because I have a lot of friends in this community that do a lot of different things. And, it takes a village. And, we are a smaller community. Our channels aren't the biggest of channels, but we've made a lot of good friends. And we all have things that we can use, skill sets to help each other grow in this arena. And don't be so afraid to reach out. That's how I partly built my community and tribe of friends that I have, is they either weren't afraid to reach out to me or I ended up not being afraid to reach out to them. That's how reseller mom and I became friends because I reached out to her on her YouTube video, and I told her, I swear I'm not a stalker. I normally don't reach out to people, but that's how this situation happened. So,
She's a stalker.
and I think Nate and his wife reached out to me. They were already followers of Reseller Mom's channel, and they happen to live in my city. And so we've actually met up in person and became friends. And most of us are all in the same boat. We're all just regular, normal people out there trying to do this rather than having traditional jobs, or this is our side income from our traditional jobs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's a lot of intimidation to go along with Amazon. There's a lot of buttons. It's very hard to figure out all the things. That's not very intuitive. So,
Yeah. Even Millennial Money Mom and I, we've met here at ASD. We had coffee together at the show. So most of those of you hanging in the chat, I've hung out with and met in person.
absolutely. Well, I got to ask her if she's going to go to this March's one, because I'm going to go to March either Sunday, Monday. Those are the days I'm looking at. So same with Nate, but Nate lives there, so I don't think Melissa lives there, right?
No, she's in Arizona.
Oh, so she's real close.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to drive over. You hear me? You got to drive over. Come over to ASD for Sunday or Monday. Let me know what works. All right. Do we have anything else? What are you doing for dinner?
I have zero ideas. I wolfed down a yogurt before we went live. I don't know. I just don't know. We need to go grocery shopping tomorrow. So
My husband went today since I'm not walking very well. I'm still not walking. August. I don't know if I'll be there in August. We'll see what August brings. That's too far out for me. Too far out.
all right, you guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today. If you ever need any other help with Canva or any of those, let us know in the comments. I have some old videos up on my channel of using Canva and doing things like that for your listings. You need voiceover work, reach out to me. I'll put you in touch with Nate. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us.
All right. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye-bye.